blue, orange, blue, orange. I am the master of color. Alright, let's get into these Q&As. I'm just gonna go in order from the bottom of the list I got to the top. That's how we're gonna do this. How long was your best combo in C9? How long was it? PvE is probably 2,000, 3,000, something ridiculous. You pretty much go forever. And PvP, I guess it's basically however long you want, because I have a few unlimited combos I can do, so that answers that. Okay, there's a lot to this next one. Alright, when did I get Oons, my cat? She's like 14 now. I got her in 2001, so she is getting pretty old. She is not the graceful kitten she once was, but I still love her. When was the last time you were in a concert, and what was it? It was Seosin, and it was in Philadelphia, whatever. Do I like to live in America? Yes. America #1, definitely forever. And what kind of music did I listen to 11 years ago? Surprisingly, probably Seosin, being that it was kind of like a reunion thing, because long story, but the lead singer from when they were first starting came back and did a set with them, and that's what I went to see, and I think that was like 11 years ago that they originally started, so yeah, Seosin. Question from TLB, who's the Yoja? We all know who the Yoja is. It's Sei. And Minnie. Maybe TLB. Maybe TLB now. Do I still play C9 often? I played a lot during Christmas break when I had a bunch of time, and I actually geared up my Ranger, which hopefully I can make some videos showing that off, because I actually have decent gear and I'm level 66. But now that I'm back to school, it's kind of slowed down again. I don't really get on as much as I wish. Will I try Black Desert Online? I want to, but downloading and stuff is a pain in the ass, and then it's all in Korean. And basically all of my Korean friends don't want to play Black Desert, so I really don't want to try learning all of the things by themselves. I have watched Twebby attempt to play it completely blind to the language, and it is hilarious. I'm trying to get Mian and Dopa to play together on Black Desert, but time zones. What do you think of Ray's wrongdoings? Be specific, use details and supporting ideas. K, thanks, 5 PS. I want your answer in exactly 100 words or no more, no less. I am so glad I never have to take a course where I have to write anything ever again. It's all physics. I don't really know what Ray did. I think, what did he do? I think the GM was dumb enough to give him access to it, the account, and then they spammed something. I honestly, I wasn't really playing around the time that happened. I don't really know what happened. But shame on him, I guess. I don't know. Is that 100 words? I don't care. Do you have any influences / idols on your class on C9? Yes. There is a ranger who made a video really long. It had to be 2009, and he was awesome. He was the first person I ever saw do the shatter kick, 180-degree camera turn into eagle kick, into lift kick, into grab. I thought that was godlike, and he had a video that was badass as hell, and I will try to put that and give a link to it, because it is awesome. And that is, there's one more ranger who, he was fighting a Slayer when Slayer first came out, and I remember the video has Britney Spears on it, so I hope I can find that link too. For other idols, like actually playing with, there was a ranger called Perseus on the Korean server who was like the greatest ranger ever. Like I don't think he's played in like 2 years plus, but I would still say he's better than me. In your opinion, is there any decent South American player that actually is good in PvP? Yes, and who? I can't think of any. Oh, people are gonna hate on me for that. I don't. I actually I can't think of anyone on the top of my head. Yeah, I can't think of any. Sorry. To be fair though, there's only like 5 people on the US server who aren't Eris that I think are good in PvP on our server. What's the class that I've never tried but would like to? I've never played Shaman classes, and I've always wanted to play around with Elementalist, and when I always wanted to play Prey playing a Ranger and me play Shade Elementalist just to see how funny and pathetic it would be. I've always wanted to try Illusionist because I want the blinks. You can curve every single blink, and I've always wanted to abuse the hell out of that. And I just have never had the patience to level one up. Shield Blade Master is another one I always want to try. What's your favorite Pokemon? This is a hard one. I think I'm gonna have to say Glaceon. That's my Uns in the Pokemon world, so I'm gonna go with Glaceon. Will I try out Valkyrie? Why or why not? I probably won't because I don't feel like leveling one. The class doesn't look as fun. Like, I played Airta and I leveled one of those up mostly because everyone said it was shit. It basically said, like, you will never win in PvP, and I took that as a challenge. And I showed that the class is basically broken as hell and is super OP. Like, you can one-shot people, and there are, like, a few combo resets you can do. You don't even really need the combo reset, because the person's dead by the time you combo reset, so... Yeah, that was more of a challenge. That's why I leveled that one up. Do you play PvE often, and can you solo hells or other stuff, or do you farm as well? I don't PvE, like, at all. I hate it. I hate PvE so much. Do I solo hells? I can solo God Calling Hell now that I've geared up my Ranger. I couldn't before. At, like, level 64, I couldn't solo. I could solo it, but it wasn't efficient. It would take like 25 minutes and I would die like 2 times. It was awful. Now I can solo it pretty efficiently. I don't really farm really at all anymore. Mostly because it's all RNG and I have the worst luck in the world. I'd like to ask about your future and future of this channel. Will you keep playing C9 or find something new? Let's see. I kind of want to play something new, but there's not really any game out there I really want to play. Like, I've tried Smite, and that was just like a shitty version of C9. That's the problem. I keep coming up with these games, and I keep playing them, and I constantly, whenever I'm playing them, I'm like, why am I not just on C9? These are just inferior versions. Granted, they have better companies and higher player bases, but the mechanics are what I care about, and they're just not as good. I mean, I play League a little bit still. I don't really play Battlefield anymore. I tried playing Counter-Strike, but I can't get past random aim. As far as the channel's concerned, I like Music Box. That's it when I make one. Again. C9's always good. League clips might be good. I don't know if people are interested in me just clipping together. Because when I play League, I play... Like, I'm like Plat 1. Right? Well, before the season reset, I was like Plat 1. And I usually just play stupid shit, like AP Nautilus and AP Warwick, and just like really stupid builds. But I end up winning, and I do really well with them. And I think it's amusing, and it amuses me. So maybe I'll clip some of those games together, and there'll be funny moments. The final part of this question: what's the most badass combo I've ever made in C9? I still think my Ranger Barrage combo that I played at the beginning of all my videos, that's still one of my favorites. My Gunner combo, where I loft him in the air into the axe kick, that one's pretty badass. Warden Frost Breath combo is pretty badass as well. That's like an insta kill. It's so good. Alright, that's all the questions I got. Thanks for all the subs and the views. And thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.